Hey everyone. It's really warm today. It's insane. It's 34 degrees. I do have cold drinks and stuff, but if you guys could just help me remember to do take a drink, because I do get really like, how do you call it? Involved in the game, I guess you could say. Living into it? I don't know how to say it in English. There's nothing here that I can like... How do you scan? Do you scan on top of the planet then? I don't know how scanning works. Either way. We're going to the Grissom Academy to rescue the students. Cerberus sent a signal out that was a fake signal of a Turian ship going to save the kids. So the kids are full of hope while being attacked. So yeah, let's see what exactly is going on. Grissom Academy. The stated mission of the John Grissom Academy, commissioned in 2176, is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence and passion for math, science, and the liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges in ages from the early teens to the mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised, the institution also offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension project seeks to train these students and integrate them into normal society. It's on a spaceship as well. Garrus. He now has a facial scar. It's way too warm. I'm dying. We want damage, as much damage on them as possible. Armor piercing ammo. dark channel. A persistent damaging biotic field. Okay. I'm curious what he can do, because he looks like he would be biotic.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission. Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Joker. A quick second. Instant noise going back in. Burn.
Come and get me.
It's like he's playing a video game.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Why are we so slow leaving this shuttle? We're literally just walking out, looking around. There's barely anything to look at. There is fighting though.
I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. I've almost got the door.
What the hell? That's not an assault rifle.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off-world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems. I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Why can't we do anything to help the student there?
Attention all students. Cerberus troops The file says we need you alive. But your sister...
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Tactical analysis review. Unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock, shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock, both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take him down. You choose Shockwave, correct answer, Singularity followed by Warp. Instructor comments, Shockwave inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for Singularity to catch both. Warp on the unstable biotic field created by the Singularity results in an explosion, neutralizing both enemies. That's interesting. Personal log, instructor's log. The kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training, not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care so much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. This gun replenishes ammo over time, that is insane. It's so... Sorry for the words, but it's so fucked though. They're literally telling the kids, oh yeah, there's nobody coming to help you. Just surrender.
Stay back.
She's injured.
Sean, can you hear me?
How do you know my name?
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer. Is this thing working? Shepard, you're a miracle worker. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders. Eat this!
Jack?
Shepard?
I kind of figured somebody would be here that I knew.
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Students are still civilians. We need to keep the heat off.
Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up. Alright, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. That makes up for giving him the damn collector base.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Another data pad. Money!
So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
Maybe we've got a chance.
I need to find a laptop. I like again that it's using the normal experience again, where you kill something or do something and you get experience for it. Data log, high priority target, capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores. Considered prime candidate for indoctrination and high level enhancements for subsequent long term infiltration relocation.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
How's your aunt?
Hot. I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Above the door. Is it this? Well, it's the only place that has something above the door. Oh, it's just a flashlight. Find manual overrides. They may be under here. Doesn't look like anything I can do. To the atrium, so Orion Hall. But it doesn't show where the atrium would be.
We hear Cerberus saying people's names? They must have files on all of us.
Why? We'll make a file on you. You're by 100 kilos.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
I really don't know. Like, it's supposed to be above the doors, right? So like this? Or like that? Or... This one doesn't have anything. And I don't know where to go. And it's also not giving me a hint. This thing also has like special stuff on the door. I don't know where to go. I've checked the doors multiple times.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station. I have to say, Jack, you look good. Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me. I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
That is 100% fair.
What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean. Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together. It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds. Isn't that the kind of thing you wanted to destroy on Pragia? You know damn well it wasn't. Cerberus was torturing kids on Pragia. These guys are older, and they volunteered, and the only ones feeling any pain are the bad guys. How are the students handling the war? How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, their biggest concern was getting laid. You don't think they're ready for war? I don't think they have a choice. So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes... It's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action. But... they'd be better off as support. Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know. Have you told them that? No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches. Stick close. We'll get you out of here. Good.
They guided me up here though. But at least I talked to her. So they guided me up here. There's nothing with the doors.
When we get out of here, I'm going to the beach.
Which beach?
Ilium. Hotel Azure is a resort
Oh.
beach with wicked near.
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now.
That's
I'll get
above
to the
the
shuttles
door.
ahead of you.
Okay.
Get a pair ready to fly.
I am stupid.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire. We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
A useful tactic. They would avoid direct fire.
Just time your shots and stay safe. All right, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
I've seen firsthand what Cerberus does to people they promised not to harm. What? You see the scars, Rodriguez? Come on, take a good look. Cerberus did this to me when I was half your age. Ugh! Surrender and you're meat on a slab. We're trying to save your asses.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go!
It's normal though, they're starting to panic. Oh, hi. What the fuck? I'm using my healing button. Also, why are you allowing them to come up here? Guys, do some damage. Do something. Okay. Where's the other guy gone?
Ready for action?
Oh yeah! There they are. Put them down!
I think my insect buddy is not here. Come on, Garrus, fight! Why is the AI so bad? Why is she not ducking? What the hell is going on? Like, I was literally, like, against the pot and she wasn't ducking.
Ready for action?
Hell yeah!
Seriously?
There they are. Put them down!
Through the side door. There might be stuff around though. I hate this new system. Instead of like being like, oh yeah, you press it twice, right? It just once, but when you lean against the thing, it's just instantly and it's annoying. But yeah, let's try that again. At least this position up here seemed to be pretty safe. How are they shooting me? Oh. There's some amount of smoke though. That's me though, guys. Do not shoot those at me. Oh, it's you. Okay. Garrus is like down below in the meat and the potatoes.
Come on, we can go through the side door.
You just press it once, by the way. Look, press it once instead of like. Oh, you get what I mean? Like, it's just not fun. I don't think I can get there. Oh, sorry.
Kaylee, we're in the atrium. I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
Actually made my eye steer a little bit. On my eye. Okay, there's a turret I need to take care of, it seems. Those are two shield guys, but they're really hard to aim at. Not allowed to put that down. She's not going behind cover.
Everyone okay up there? Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
So this is where we came out, right? This is where we came from. So this is the way to go.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our final fire.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
You did a great job keeping yourself safe. The biotic students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey.
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life.
Oh.
The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Aww. Was a good thing keeping him alive. Poor kid though. Probably has traumatic, like, nightmares and everything still from what happened to him.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Oh, I can't go up, okay. So we need to go through here somehow. Our data log. Rodriguez. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores. Despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination and enhancement under the Phantom Initiative. They're just completely ignoring me. Literally just ignoring me. Beat him up! Beat him! Beat him! Now give me back my ammo. This is not a good gun for a fight. I'm not gonna use this one again, I think.
Hostiles up top.
At least that's going for me. Seriously, this weapon is shit though. That's another one. Oh, oops, sorry guys.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Why was she there?
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Why the hell is she not with the other students? That does not make any sense.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
Well, they're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Spare jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Boo, it cut out.
Damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only...
Definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report...
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
That's kind of sad, though. I guess it makes sense, we're at war and all that. This is gonna get even worse sooner rather than later. It says tech labs, but there's no labs in here anymore.
Citadel when we were there on leave. You'd never know there was a war on.
You'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
They're like just talking, okay. This is so weird.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
It's a forwarded message from Stephen Hackett. Kaylee Sanders, thank you to Stephen Hackett. Hi Commander, I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy and Admiral Hackett agreed to send us your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work, it's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. All my thanks. Kaylee Sanders.
Commander?
I guess there's nothing new. Gonna go see wait, Garrus. There used to be so many more people. It's gotten quiet. Oh, they changed it as well? Boo. Destiny Ascension model. There's a poker table now. What's this? Looks like a game chair.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked into the room. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the elusive man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with?
I think the latter. We still don't have a doctor and everything. Our crew is literally like bare bones. I wish Dane was able to come. He was one of my favorite characters. Tali and Dane. I still don't understand how the scan thing works.
I found something.
Wreckage. Wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy sources. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Okay. Karshan, the Batarian homeworld, is wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Batarian propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profits somewhat, Citadel sanctions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorism actions rather than the wars of its heyday centuries ago. The Reapers will likely be the death blow to that empire. Almost no information has escaped Karshan since the Reapers destroyed the convoys. But Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among the commoners. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain a new Batarian society. Is that it? Does it show you? I need to do a mission before the alertness goes down again. Holy.
Evasion successful.
What the hell? Okay.
Signal confirmed.
Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world, first discovered in 2165 CE, with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. The System Alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonizations from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself stands colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals, others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species on the planet. Surface temperature minus 18 degrees. I would live there. 25 degrees Celsius in the habitable zone is a bit much. What did I find? A war asset.
Found something.
Wreckage. Wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged. Okay. Which I did. Lina, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Money? That's not what I needed. Is that literally it? Sanctum. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage. Just because it's a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon monoxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a brav mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory. Pirates is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Let's do this mission.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
On my way.
So far there's nobody though. job. What's this? Journal entry. Personal log, Sita Lavi. Finally here. Wow, the troops here are really intense. No one smiles, ever. And suicide on capture order? Seriously? They call training integration. I start being integrated tomorrow. Can't wait. The music though. Mrrr. Integration successful. Sewer slide on capture orders confirmed. Cerberus is my friend. Obey. Protect humanity at any cost. It's kinda weird though. I get it's to protect like data and information and stuff that they gathered, but it's still a little bit much, no? Where was it? Oh, I have to stand here for a second.
It appears to be Reaper tech, but the signature is new to me.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
But there's another one here. Okay. I can't jump over.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Seriously. Stop. Stop. Seriously. Oh shit. I meant to press that button, not this button.
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
There's another sample up.
Must be Reaper. My brain.
Second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Pad got hot. Have to fuck out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. Rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like being stranded.
Never said it would be easy. Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I'm with you.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets.
Lieutenant!
There goes the easy route.
Reload and keep fighting!
The smoke. Good thing I brought like the thermal thing.
Cortez, do you copy?
I don't think he made it.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Oh, like this.
Heading for extraction point now. We're at the extraction point, ready to pick up.
Almost there.
We got a couple of samples, but I don't know if that's enough samples though.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Hmm.
You see the feed from Paladin?
It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
The birds don't quit.
Commander?
Nothing. Okay. It's weird though, it says 50% of the assets recovered. I have to be careful as well, because if I scan again... I gotta be careful. Is there a refueling station?
Signal confirmed. We have located Garneau.
Mahavid is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of kamacite. The rights to mine Mahavid belong to TGS Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanation from its facilities. I'm gonna need this anyway. Make sure to drink enough, guys.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
Way too warm.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
And we're looking for Dr. Bryson's research partner, Garneau.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
We hope.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Reapers are a good sign. I can get that.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Scouting party.
And it sounds like they brought some friends.
Another one coming. Kill a brute while it's charging on you. Okay.
The people in this facility will be scared.
Well, I don't have the hacking game anymore. They took away the minigame.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They're taking it pretty well, don't you think?
They're indoctrinated.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
They literally just broke it.
Bad vibe to these guys. I don't think we want to push it.
Let's look around. Carefully.
He was living in the ducts.
This is unnerving.
We need to fix that elevator.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Access granted. Security log past 7 days. Randall Jan, Garneau Alex. There he is. Rex Steven and Trifon Fiona.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
To whoever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect Hanar government have gone missing. If you move it, please return it. It is the combination of years of research. If you need me to help you find space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Third generation plants, so...
Is it just me? These people doing everything but mining?
I think this might actually be that plant that takes people's minds over.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global simulation.
Interesting. We should look into that.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the
This is so weird.
Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
You shouldn't be here.
TGS Mineral Works is focused on...
What? What? That is creepy. What the hell?
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied. This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Datapad. TGS personnel review. Jeremy Brown, Sector E Maintenance. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with the corrupted skin samples we acquired was impressive. You're being given a promotion and a raise in security access level. Thank you for your hard work.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Turn back, Commander.
They're calling me Commander.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Another datapad. Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the beta site research team have been delayed. We ask all those waiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time. Another datapad.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to input it at the security terminal.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garno was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garno.
Good thing I brought Liara along, am I right? This is so creepy though.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Is that Garno?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we're actually speaking with Garneau.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Someone has cut the power.
Why is it doing this?
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Holy.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to my map, there's a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
Of course not. Wherever we are, always expect an 80% chance of Reapers.
An 80% chance of Reapers. It's like weather forecasts.
There he goes.
I think the guy is also a Reaper. Just one that turned against his people, because he's also able to control mines and stuff. Unless that guy is one of the people that created the Reapers. Well, one of the things that created the Reapers. And the Reapers use his population to like create more of themselves, if you get what I mean. I was not gonna say, I don't know where the hell I am. Come on, guys.
What was that?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
There are the trouble spots. The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged. It's running on limited power.
Make it quick then.
It's 2 spots, by the way. Also, there's enemies coming.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Get on here.
Let's head back. Yours should be online.
Despawning. That's new. Banshees? That's creepy. Okay. Let's do this.
The darkness can't be breached.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot!
Turn back.
Garneau!
Shepard, you need to see this.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garno. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Looks like some encrypted data and a personal log. 8 missed calls from Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
You tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I, remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do. So Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
That's not good. Also, why would you bring a Reaper artifact or something that you suspect is a Reaper artifact to like the literal middle of where everybody is situated? It's a bit insane to do.
Commander?
Nothing new. Only 50% of the assets, though. What cluster are we in? Oh. Another fuel thing. Okay.
I found something.
More fuel. And also this. A member of the former belt, Brass is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. A dwarf giant is like the opposite of each other. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of many starships and handheld weapons. A large rubber mining operation from Calistan once existed here, but the miners quickly abandoned the area when they learned they were in the path of the Reapers. Nothing else anymore. War assets. Okay. And all of the other assets. What was this again? Kite's nests? Like... Weapon upgrade kits. Oh, 100% of the assets, okay.
Signal confirmed.
Holy, it's a lot of them. Money. 100% as well. We are on Vana though.
I found something. Reapers eluded.
What's this? Is there anything in Indris? Because I'm not going to make it to the other system.
Signal confirmed.
I'm surprised there's barely any fueling stations, but I guess the whole point of that is that there's thingies now where you scan and you find stuff.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she? Shepard. Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
I assume this is about retaking Omega.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky. He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So, you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. He'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
We're not done yet, though.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Yes, to the hospital. I want to go check on the hospital people.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
It's so warm.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention.
And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
I think of us often, Siha, but we always knew it would come to an end. Live well in the time you have. Perhaps we will see each other again.
I'm sad though.
Shepard, there you are.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Okay, this way.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Hey, Shepard. If you came to spring me, you're late. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Spectre Caden Alenko. That's a big deal.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling. Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war. And he says a celebration will give folks something hopeful to latch onto.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
You're perfect for the job. On Eden Prime, I could see there was something special about you. You're a good soldier.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah. I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No. Probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Stay safe, Commander.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
More Medishell.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Huh.
Areas tagged of interest to you. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full service warranties.
There's a literal VI for you so your fish don't die. I'm getting that. Now I can finally get fish.
If it exists, we carry it.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit. Thank you. Come again.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Koi fish.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right?
We've got to keep Jake
I need to find... Oh, hey Edie.
I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel. The rate seems disproportionately high. Everybody could die tomorrow, Edie. Hooking up is one of the few things they can do. I wonder if this is how the Krogan feel.
Aw.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
You're back, huh? Any luck?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making C-Sec very happy.
That's good though.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory. Thank you for shopping at...
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Hum.
Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions. Always interested in purchasing new technology.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
We've got to keep Jake.
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to C-Sec. He wanted you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
That was for the... I don't want to leave my people behind though. But does she mean like only for the mission? It doesn't look like I have the other stuff though. Heating unit stabilizers. Find them and bring them to him in the Presidium. Improve power grid. I don't even know where that Solarian is. So,
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
first things first. What I'm gonna do is, I'm going to...
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Oh, I need to sneeze. I'm going to check here, get on the ship, and then do the last area for that artifact. With Edie.
Over here.
Huh?
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay, I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation? Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Okay. So the last thing we will do now is the Bryson lab, and then I'm going to look into maybe getting some frozen water, because this drink is starting to get like hot again.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away. Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty. everything's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
That head is still here though. Data file. Energy emission tests. Initial tests. Artifact tests negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. Maybe more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we ban and hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Yeah. He got affected. We should be near it. We should stay here.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Is that a Krogan head? That's a statue. Still as creepy as ever.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Literally destroying all the evidence.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
She's also the one that messaged Garneau.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Project Scarab probably has to do with what's it called? The Ragnar.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions locker. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Didn't need an environmental suit. Didn't take breathing masks. Water recycling equipment.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, The dig site was arid, but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
It was telling me to go back to the Normandy, but like...
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
There should be more stuff.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
The constant repeat.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Task Force Aurora. Project Basilisk. Project Scarab. Transport MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might...
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system?
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Okay.
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Anne Bryson.
That should have put it onto the Normandy stuff.
Commander?
No new messages. I don't know. I'm having issues thinking with the heat though. It's tiring me. So we'll do the diplomats, Aria's fleet, and then the dig sites next time. We'll see if that unlocks any other options for me to do. But yeah, I'm going to call it here though. So to everybody who's here, thank you again for being here. You're all awesome. I'll see you guys. It's not going to be tomorrow. I need to be somewhere tomorrow. So Monday. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.